Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are completely new, hello. I am sincerely Niko, and I know you guys miss my face because I miss you too, honey. If you guys are completely new, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to be doing a foundation review, and we're going to be doing that on the Beauty Blender Foundation. Yes, honey. I got this sent to me, and I'm going to be trying this foundation on. I have it on right now as we speak. You're going to see me apply it. And you guys are going to also get my thoughts and recommendations on this foundation. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Especially if you are in my skin tone range, you will know if this foundation is worth it or not. So if you guys are interested on my review of this foundation and a wear test of this foundation, then keep on watching. But before we do so, we got some business to handle, and you already know what it is. If you are a part of the 70% that is not subscribed to my channel but always come back to watch it, we got an issue, sis, or bruh, we got an issue. So please join the EXO squad and be a part of my family here on YouTube, because we always get lit on this side. We get lit on this side of YouTube. Also, if you're a part of the EXO squad family, go ahead and turn that post notification bell on so you don't miss out on any videos like this. And last but not least, go ahead and scalp that thumbs up button because you guys like the content. Scalp it, honey. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into this video.
I thought she was an Indian. She be slanging things like a simian. All my life I want to be an Indian.
Alright, so I'm going to go over the foundation, just a little bit of information about this. So the Beauty Blender Foundation came out, I want to say, at the top of the summer. It is a summer launch from Beauty Blender. Normally they only focus on putting on the products in beauty blenders, of course. So this time around, the founder of Beauty Blender was like, well, let me put a product to match my main product, which is beauty blenders. Let me put a foundation with it. So she came up with a foundation and she launched 35 shades. We're going to get into that really bit later on the video. We're going to get into it, of course. So, whatever the case may be, I got sent a little bit of products to kind of try out and get my thoughts on it. So this is the Beauty Blender Bounce. This is what the packaging looked like. But I got sent a ½ ounce to try out the product, of course. The foundation is a liquid whip long wear foundation that is a velveteen matte finish for up to 24 hours. It came out with 32 shades on the launch, which is really good. If you come out with 32 shades for your foundation, that is better than coming out with 17 like how Tarte did for their Amazonian clay sticks and their Shape Tape. It was, that's a disaster in itself. But we're going to keep it moving. This is supposed to be a liquid whip formula that's supposed to glide over the skin and diffuse it perfectly and just kind of color corrects even the skin tone and the texture. So it's supposed to be a really good foundation, and it's supposed to match the way it's supposed to be blended out with the Beauty Blender. So that's a cool thing about it. Now getting into the tones, the shade range of it, as you guys can see how it kind of breaks down. In the light category, you have 6 foundations where it ranges 2 cools, 2 neutrals, and 2 warms. In the medium, you have 1 cool, 3 neutrals, and 1 warm. And then in the medium plus, you have 2 cools, 4 neutrals, and then 8 warms. And then in the deep, you have 2 cools, 2 neutral, 3 warm. Now, looking at this spectrum on this photo, you probably can barely see it because my light is washing all of us out. To be honest, there is not really a defining moment of medium and medium plus. To me, medium gives me more like 10 shade range, and there are some women of color that definitely fit in the 10 range as well. But I do see that it is an extension of medium, because I'm looking at the ladies in this photo and I'm like, you could have just slid those over to medium and made more 10 shades and made more deeper shades and also made more light shades just to kind of even out the spectrum. But the foundation shade range is a little bit horrible. It's not on the same level as the Tarte Shape Tape situation and a Tarte Amazonian clay stick situation. It's a little bit more better, but it still have, you know, needs for improvement. And I am assuming that the owner, which is Rhea and Sylvia, is asking for you to email Beauty Blender. I don't know the website or the email name, but you can tweet Beauty Blender or, you know, DM them or send it to their email help area to kind of tell them that you don't have a foundation, and she is looking to bring out more colors in those particular complexions or those particular shades so that everybody can find something in Beauty Blender. Keep in mind, she created this brand on her own. She did not have any outside sources or any outside help. She didn't gather any information from other brands. She just created this based off of the people who she has surrounding her and her team. And you have to give her kudos for doing that. But at the same time, you really can't jump down her throat because her resources are her resources. She can only do as much as she can for her pockets in general. That's just me. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the other camera that I did record for the foundation application. You guys are going to get that, and then we're going to review it at the end after my wear test. Alright guys, so I went ahead and cleansed the skin and everything of that kind of nature, and I did use a beauty oil. I used the UFO oil from Sunday Riley because it does help with ingrown hairs, and I had to shave my face for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into moisturizer. I'm going to be using the Be Hydra moisturizer from Drunk Elephant. I have been on a Drunk Elephant kick lately. That's all I've been using as far as skincare goes. If you guys want me to do a full-on review of that whole entire line, which I have been using it because Drunk Elephant did send me the whole collection, in travel size, of course, for their holiday kit. Please let me know in the description bar below, and I will be more than happy to talk about skincare with you guys. That's one of my other passions as well too, is skincare. Gotta have good skin to slay, right? The next item that I'm going to go into is with the mattifying primer from Too Faced. This is the Prime and Peachy primer. I've used this like once and didn't think anything different of it, so I'm going to try it again with the new foundation and see if it's going to do what it needs to do. I'm going to focus this primer more or less into my oily areas, my T-zone. Apply a little bit on my brow just to kind of prime the brow. Alright, so here's the start of the show. Beauty Blender did send me this little PR package, care package ordeal, and inside the package was a little baggie that had some information pertaining to the Beauty Blenders. They did send me 2 colors. They sent me the Chill and then the Original. Actually, they sent me 4. 2 of the Chill and 2 of the Original. They sent me it also includes a little bit of education about the foundation and stuff of that kind of caliber. I already read over it. And then the foundation itself, it is a very much ½ ounce of foundation. So I don't know if this is going to be something new that they're going to offer on the Beauty on the Fly or some of that kind of caliber, but this is a ½ ounce of the foundation that they have to offer. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a go. I have the shade 4.0 that was sent to me. I never tried the Chill Beauty Blender. Here we go. The coverage is nice. The color is actually pretty good. I was definitely very skeptic of it, being that they only have 7 shades for dark deep to dark deep complexion, and I know that I have like a weird olivey neutral yellowy tone, and the shade I have, 4.40, is a neutral undertone. So I'm surprised this actually is working. Actually looking pretty good so far. All right, going in for another round. As I'm getting closer to the neck, I can definitely see that this is a little bit warm than my natural skin tone, but it is very doable, which means I can powder it down to be more neutral or warm it up without a problem. So here is the foundation on. All right guys, so it's now 10:18. Alright guys, so right now it's 10:18. I'm going to go ahead and hop off camera, finish my face, and I'm going to be wearing this foundation today for up to 6 hours to kind of see how this foundation holds up with my oily skin. So let's go ahead and hop off camera, finish the face, and I'll be back to tell you guys a check-in about the foundation. Alright guys, I am back. And the time is now 6:35. So I had this foundation on for almost 7 hours. And this is what it looks like after a 7-hour wear ordeal. So okay, I did blot once. Held up pretty good. It did break down very naturally. This is supposed to be like a velvet matte foundation, but I definitely see more natural out of it. As I put the products on, as I blended everything on and stuff of that kind of caliber, it started to look more and more better for my skin tone. But I do hate the fact that there's only 7 shades to pick from if you are in this family or this category for this foundation. That's the whole bad part about it. Do I think this foundation is definitely worth getting? If it fits you, I definitely, and you're looking for natural, of course, I definitely say go for it because it will definitely give you that. But will I actually spend my money on the actual foundation? My answer is perfectly exactly what you're probably thinking is no. I probably will not buy the full size foundation only because the way that this foundation wears down. Now, if I'm putting it on for YouTube and then taking it off, that would be no issue, no problem at all. But as far as actually wearing the foundation and getting the full use out of it, I don't think it's for me personally. It's beautiful, but it's not for me. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys did, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys comment below other foundations that you guys want me to try out and give my personal thoughts and recommendations for. I'm thinking about doing my favorite fall foundations. I normally do my favorite foundations per year, but I'm thinking about switching it up and doing it per season. So if you guys want to see my favorite fall recommended foundations, then definitely let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely do that video for you guys. Other than that, I'm gonna end this video here and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Check this out.
Need you, I need you, I need you. I need to make you see.